always been fascinated by freaks of nature. They highlight the strange wonders of the human body and illuminate the horrors of disease and disorder, death. For these poor souls, Halloween must have come as a great relief. The one ordained day they were allowed to hide behind costumes. Here at the American Morbidity Museum, we not only embrace their differences, we celebrate them. So please have some candy. Enjoy that, enjoy the tour. I'll see you in the next room. Dr. Mansfield.
Miss Hemmings, have you met my lab assistant, Ms. Rothschild?
Oh.
She may be my brightest pupil yet.
Oh, that's not true.
Now, we don't mean to rush you, but we do have a bona fide offer that expires in an hour. Did your appraiser look at the specimen?
He has. Let me go get him.
These poor people, doomed to lie here and be gawked at all day.
No. They were losers in life. At least now they have some value. Careful. The Smithsonian offered me $500 for that.
Then they're a bunch of fools.
I beg your pardon, sir. I have a double degree from Harvard University. You can't talk to me like that.
Yes, about your double degree. We called Harvard, asking after a Sylvester Mansfield. They have no record of it.
Did you know that it's a felony to sell a fraudulent medical specimen? We have every right to call the police.
And I will call the New England Journal of Medicine. I'll tell them how rudely we've been treated here. I brought you an authentic baby Sasquatch.
It is a fetal goat with the jaw of a cat sewn onto it.
What? This is outrageous. We're leaving.
Take your Sasquatch with you.
You're obviously inventive people. If you brought me something authentic, something truly priceless, I wouldn't ask many questions. In fact, my business is in trouble. Without new exhibits, even our most loyal patrons would rather stay at home and watch Ed Sullivan.
Where does this stuff come from?
All over. Private collectors and you know, I used to get calls from freak shows when one of theirs would pass, but they're mostly gone now. Just maybe one or two, like Coney Island and South Florida.
What's this over here?
The conjoined liver of famed Siamese twins Chang and Eng.
Just the liver? How much is that worth?
$5,000.
That's fascinating. Well, we have to catch our plane. Have a lovely day.
You as well.
Coney Island's a little cold this time of year. How about Florida?
get some candy. I want to win.
What do you say? Thank you.
What was that all about? She's terrified of clowns. So guess what her brother dressed as? I had to drag her to come out and go trick-or-treating.
Kids. It seems like a good idea at the time.
Is it me or is it much more crowded this year?
It's those kids from Jupiter. No trick-or-treating because of the curfew.
I thought they caught the guy. Some circus performer. Jessie,
I saw a clown. It was a really scary one.
remember what we talked about? How sometimes we can get confused because of our imagination?
He was real.
It's Halloween, Jessie. There's clowns everywhere. Now, come on. Let's go get some more candy with these kids. I swear I'll never understand that girl. I find clowns delightful.
You're awful quiet. That must mean the biopsy came back positive.
Yes, you tested positive for cirrhosis of the liver. It says here that there's a good deal of fibrosis.
Yeah, well, my liver's tough as an old boot. We can fix her up, can't we?
I don't think so.
Well, I ain't touched a drop since Jimmy's 18th birthday.
Well, you could have had this for a long time. Cirrhosis can be sneaky.
Well, ain't gonna die anytime soon, am I?
I never liked that question. I believe hope is a strong medicine. I don't like to tell patients to give up hope.
No, we're all hopeless, Doc. We're all gonna die.
Pardon me, miss, but the older I get, the harder it gets for me to deliver the bad news. I've never been good at it, especially for someone like yourself who must have had a hard life and seen the worst in human nature.
Yeah, I got plenty to be grateful for. Give it to me straight. How long have I got?
Anywhere from 6 months to a year.
Well, shit. Shit. Ain't nothing we can do, huh?
Keep the meat to a minimum. And don't take a single drop of alcohol. That'll only accelerate things. I'm sorry. I just couldn't be more sorry, really.
You know what, Doc? I ain't crying 'cause you told me I'm gonna die. I'm crying 'cause you're the first doctor ever treat me with respect. I just can't help thinking my whole life might have gone different if I'd met you sooner.
Hey, come on, Susie, you have a go. Hey, come on, girls. Between the two of you, you can win this game in one dunk.
No, thank you. We just washed our hair. Where have you been?
He's digging a grave for Meep. He was a child. They all are. I can't protect any of them.
You can't blame yourself.
Why not? They needed a leader and I failed them.
Stop it! What's wrong with you all? Meep is dead. Don't you care? You're being disrespectful. Look how much pain Jimmy's in. This is wrong. We should remember Meep by working even harder. Maybe dedicating the show today to his memory.
The show?
It's Halloween.
No freak performs on Halloween. Any idiot knows that.
It's not fair. They're new. They don't know about that old superstition.
Not superstition. It's true.
What is?
Why we don't perform on Halloween on accounts of Edward Mordrake.
Who?
Edward Mordrake. Aristocrat who lived in the middle 1800s. He's heired all kinds of titles. Could have been a duke or a lord or some shit. Things have been different. Things are never different. An Englishman of noble birth, Edward was a young man with fine attainments. He was a scholar, he was a poet, musician of rare ability.
So what was wrong with him?
He had another face on the back of his head, hideous as a devil. No one else could hear what it said, but it whispered to Edward incessantly of things only spoken of in hell. He tried to kill it. Many times in many ways, but it wouldn't die.
So what happened to him?
He went mad. His family had him committed to the crazy house at Bedlam. Truth be told, they were only too happy to have the family freak banished from sight. In the crazy house, he wrote poetry, worked on an unfinished opera. Anything to keep his mind off the demon whisperings, but he never got any relief. It was telling him to do things, commanding him. One night, Edward escaped asylum. And he ended up where we all do, at the freak show. They billed him as the two-faced prince, and he'd show off all the refined skills he'd learned as the scion of one of England's grand families. And then he'd take a vow.
And he was happy. He'd found a home with others like himself.
There's no one like Edward. But he wasn't happy. One Halloween night, Edward snapped. He murdered every freak in the troupe. Then he hung himself. Legend has it that even in death, the demon face was smiling.
So, we don't perform on Halloween night out of respect?
Out of fear, darling. If any freak performs on Halloween, they summon the spirit of Edward Mordrake and his demon half-face.
Once he appears, he never leaves alone. That whispering face will choose one more freak to take with him back to hell.
What a bunch of bunk. What are you trying to scare them for?
It's not bunk. It's true. I can swear to it. In 32, when I was with Barnum, they made us perform on Halloween. Well, something visited the circus grounds that night, because the next morning, Clyde Hendershot, the astounding human cannonball, all 3 feet 4 inches of him, was found hanging in his caravan. Yep. His head twisted clean around, his dead eyes staring backwards, and a smile on his face. Just like Edward Mordrake's second face.
Enough. hell's all that about?
Carney lore.
Not that, the drinking. Ma, you swore off this stuff.
Well, I'm swearing back on.
Why? What is it, Del? You've been on edge ever since he got here.
You don't know shit. Matter of fact, I'm glad he's here. We need a man around this dump. Means you're free to go. Oh, don't give me that look. You know you've been itching to take off.
Dora, I need your help. It's almost sundown.
Why do I gotta be a bird this year?
Because Woody Woodpecker is Dandy's favorite cartoon. Have you practiced? It'll do in a pinch. Do you think this will cheer him up?
Here he comes. Ask him yourself.
How was your nap, darling? Are you ready for some Halloween fun?
Yes. I can't wait to go trick-or-treating and terrorize the neighborhood.
There's a curfew. No one's going out.
Curfews are for the poor people.
We can have our own Halloween here. We'll have a costume contest. Can you guess who I am?
Doris Duke, again?
Dandy, you're so clever. Dora, bring out Dandy's costume. Dora worked on it for a month with my guidance, of course.
Howdy doody. Howdy doody!
Ungrateful! Dora! Dandy doesn't like his costume. We'll make another.
There's no time for that, Mother!
I'll go into town and buy one. I think I can make it if I still hurt.
Your mother might be afraid of you, but I'm not.
Clean up this mess, maid.
I work for Miss Gloria.
Halloween was Meep's favorite holiday. He loved to dress up, hear the screams of the kids, and he'd sneak the occasional chicken head in their bag of candy. It was the one day he felt like he could be one of them. But we know this man, and he wasn't one of them. He was better. Well, I'll miss you, Meep.
Here's to you, Meep. Here's a little something to lighten the load as you walk through the Valley of the Shadows.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
We're closed. There's no show today.
I'm not a customer. I'm looking for a job.
Here? You made a mistake. Believe me, you don't belong here.
Came all the way from Philadelphia. My name is Mystic Miss Esmeralda. I'm a fortune teller.
I never agreed to this. You're being selfish. I have talent and a man who wants to marry me and have babies. It's all coming true, but none of it is possible with you here. He'll never marry you. Without me, you're just another plain Jane with big dreams. Oh my God.
I
I've decided to use the Luck Bone Saw.
What is that?
It's the first motorized bone cutting device that can be sterilized repeatedly without damaging the drivetrain.
Please, no. It'll be over before you even feel anything. I told you. Tell her, doctor. Please don't. I'm begging you.
Come backwards from
Please don't. Thank you, God, for making me separate and whole. And please, take good care of Beth. Wake up, Don. Wake up. Wake up. I was having the most beautiful dream. Why did you wake me? Because I was trapped inside that dream, and for me it was a nightmare. You can't hold me responsible for my dreams. It wasn't a dream the last time you tried to kill me. Aren't you afraid you'd miss me? I'd miss you. Mean as you are sometimes. Although sometimes I wonder who you are since we came here. I'll tell you who I am. I'm someone who's not afraid to do what it takes. I'm going to work hard, save my money, and find a doctor who will do that surgery. This life isn't making either one of us happy, Beth. But one of us will die. And one of us has a chance at happiness.
Every fortune teller I've ever met came with a darker complexion.
She's not gypsy, but I think she's the real thing.
You let me be the judge. I'm not so easily distracted by a pretty face. You are a fortune teller.
I didn't choose the gift, Elsa. It chose me.
Show me, Esmeralda. Tell me my future.
Spirits are like shadows at night, invisible without a guiding light. They only speak if they sense a receptive audience. Open your heart, Elsa. Listen to their words. I see many dark tidings. In the past, you suffered a grave injustice, a terrible wrong. All because of greed and jealousy.
Yeah.
A woman. She looks like you. Music. Your voice. So clear, so strong. I can hear them now. An ovation. But not for you. Marlena?
That bitch. She stole my career. You see that in the ball?
She's gone. But I can hear another song now. the future. It's your song, Elsa, and it's the most heartbreaking music I've ever heard. You're cheering now. The applause sounds like thunder. For me. Is there still a chance? It's never too late. You're like the aster that blooms in the fall. I see a man standing behind you. Who is it? An elegant, refined stranger with dark hair and piercing eyes. An impresario. Under his guidance, he'll make you a star. Esmeralda. You're hired.
Trick or treat.
Wowee. No, none for me, sweet cheeks. I gotta stay sharp.
Looking good, sugar. Ooh, coming down here and take it over.
This place is gonna be good for us. I can feel it.
Oh, baby. Ooh, I miss you.
Sorry, baby. It's all the weightlifting that's got the blood rushing to other places.
Not again, Dale. I can't take this shit no more.
It's just, you came on too strong. You gotta give me some time.
Heard it all before. Too much hooch. Too tired. Too cold. Get more satisfaction from a doorknob.
You should be kissing my boots. I deserve some goddamn respect. If it wasn't for me, you'd be in the gutter.
Get your paws off of me, or you'll never see me again.
Son of a bitch.
Ooh, somebody's mad at somebody. Fight with triple tits.
Hey, don't you talk like that about her.
Hey, come on. Sit down, share some hooch. I need to talk to you anyway. I got a favor to ask.
Drunk and asking for favors. It's not the Ethel I seem to remember.
What's the fight about anyway? Couldn't get it up.
It's none of your business.
What was their problem, you think?
Well, you got a beard for starters.
So, when we conceived Jimmy, you didn't love me at all? Come on, Del. That's up.
Nah. Don't you know that men will jump on the first available pussy? I could have been a better dad.
Oh, that's the damn truth. Now listen. He is never, ever to know you're his pa. Never. You got that?
You're a broken record, Ethel.
Whoa, wait a minute. When we was talking about moving the burbs, and I showed you that brochure for Levittown, why'd you lead me on?
I led you on for about 5 minutes. Felt guilty.
Oh, we never would have made it out there anyway. Cookie cutter was never in their cards.
What's with all the questions, Ethel? What's the booze getting you sentimental?
Jimmy's lost. Your son is floundering. He's got 1 foot in this life, 1 foot out there.
Well, from what I can see, he listens to you pretty good.
Well, I'm dying. Yep. With any luck, it'll be sooner than later. He's gonna need some guidance, and preferably from a man. Come on, can't you be decent? Keep an eye on him, for Christ's sake. Make him get out in the world I was afraid of. Make something of himself.
Weird. You know what I was wondering this morning? What it would have been like if I'd have stuck around, seen him grown up. Seen him put on his little Halloween outfit. What do you like dressing up as?
You always want to be the same thing. You want to be a soldier.
You since you were this high. I found those poor animals you killed behind the house. I told your mother all about it. If it happens again, I'm calling the police. Do you hear me? Now tell me the truth. Did you have anything to do with that mess in town? Oh, you gonna kill me? Go on, do it. Just like I thought. You couldn't have possibly killed those people. You don't have the guts.
Shut your pie hole, Dora, or I will kill you.
Really? Then kill me. Go on. I dare you.
I hate you, Dora. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you!
Believe me, boy, I hate you too.
Hello?
I gotta cut out. I can't do this.
Hey, calm down. Did you do what I told you?
Yes, I'm in.
Okay. Well, what's wrong?
The freaks. They're everywhere. Pinheads, Stump Girl, Seal Man. Even when I close my eyes, I still see them. They give me the heebie-jeebies. You won't believe what I ran into today. Excuse me.
I thought customers weren't allowed back here.
Well, they're not. She's one of us. Bet, Dot, meet Esmeralda, our new spiritualist.
Come by my tent anytime. I'll give you a free reading.
I'm sure that's not the only thing you give away for free.
What?
Conjoined twins? We hit the jackpot! Where are they attached? They have 4 limbs or 8?
What's the difference?
The size of the jar I have to get.
You never said anything about murder. I'm not spending the rest of my life in jail.
Nobody cares what happens to a freak. The only proper question is how we display the body, under formaldehyde or vacuum sealed. Trust me, you do what I tell you, we are going to break the bank on this one. I'll be there, but after I take care of my business.
Shit on a stick. I gotta go.
There's a curfew out tonight, starting at 8.
Still got a good 10 minutes, bub.
1 tick over, I'm hauling you 2 right to jail.
I'm sorry, officer. I had to call my grandmother. She has been awful sick lately. I promise we'll head home right away.
Look, you look like a nice Christian girl. Take my advice. Stop hanging around with troublemakers.
Why are we getting rousted? Because of Meep? Or what you cops did to him?
Keep talking, Motormouth. My watch is running fast.
Cool it. We're going now. Right, Jimmy?
Yeah, let's blow. Place smells like pig shit anyway.
You know, I've never done it with a Viking god before, but aren't you missing something, Thor?
What? A hammer?
A sword. Take off my pants.
Holy Christ.
So cold. They on the body suit is what the hip says. They on the body.
I can't wait for Halloween to be over. All the kids jacked up on sugar.
I'd rather that than have him watch TV. I swear, Dragna is going to be the downfall of American culture.
Hey, give it back!
I might give you some of my candy if you promise to do my chores for a week. And you call me Master Mike from now on. Say it. Master Mike, I promise to do all your chores for a week. What's the matter with you?
Where's your brother?
The clown took him.
You don't come in until here, stupid. Well, I can't do anything right when you talk to me so mean. You're 20 minutes late.
We've decided it's a bad idea. You never know what could summon Mr. Mordrake. Even a rehearsal is risky business.
You carnies are so superstitious. He's a myth. I am the only myth around here.
They're not concerned about Mordrake. I'm trying to
Of
tell
course they're not. Simply a superstition. You two run along now. A clairvoyant has sworn to me that a very important gentleman will be arriving very soon to reinvigorate my career. So I must rehearse some new material. Well, you can rehearse when we're done. We're the headliners. A bit of applause for a two-headed girl who sings a song. And you think you can push me out? We should probably discuss our salary, since we are now the star attraction. How dare you? I have been a star for decades now. You are nothing but a two-headed freak stumbling around the stage, squeaking out a crummy tune. Go back to your tent and stay there, or I will take you into the swamp and leave you there. What are you staring at? You value your jobs around here? Then walk those long legs up to the piano. And you, pick up those drumsticks and start banging. Schnell!
And monsters, I was an angel, living in the garden of evil, screwed up, scared, doing anything that I needed.
companion startled you. My sincerest apologies. A good All Hallows Eve to you, madam.
Edward Mordrake.
At your service.
I didn't summon you.
It matters not who summoned us, only that we have been summoned. And now, sadly, we are here, and cannot leave this place until we have added to our coterie of freakish companions.
You say companions, you mean victims.
It is not in my heart to make you or anyone else a victim, my good woman, but the visage is unrelenting. I am its slave. Silence! We have intruded upon this lady uninvited. Show some courtesy.
You can't take me with you. There's so much I have left to do, and my time is short as it is.
Would that it were in my power to grant reprieve. But if the vile countenance that judges you a pure freak, corrupted of flesh, befouled of soul, there can be no petition. Yes, you are vile, vile and malevolent. I am sorry. There are questions which must be asked, as indelicate as they may be, and you must be candid. If you lie, it will know. You were not always in such a degraded state as this. You have fallen.
Yep.
The story of your fall, it would hear it from your own mouth.
It's true. I have fallen more than once. This backwater ain't the worst of it. I had an act once, slick as anything in vaudeville. I'd surround myself with the prettiest girls I could find, and then I'd dare the audience to look at anything but me. And they loved me for it. That was the biggest thing to come out of Baltimore since Wallace Simpson. You know, she landed herself a monarch. I ended up with something else. Dal. I think maybe he really did love me at first. I know I was crazy about him. He became my manager. Pulled kinds of ideas in my head. Told me I shouldn't be doing popular tunes and playing for laughs. He said, rich folks don't pay for low comedy. They want culture and art. He convinced me to leave the Three Ring when the show went to Paris. He'd manage me exclusive. We'd make $1 million. Me as the bearded Bernhardt. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. But if thou wilt not, he but sworn my love. Well, nobody wanted to see some hairy broad reciting the classics. They laughed all right. This time I wasn't in on the joke. I was the joke.
How dreadful for you.
What's it saying?
It knows you have a deeper pain, a darker shame.
Yes.
When you returned to the States, what happened?
We were penniless. I was carrying Del's child. We couldn't find Carney work. I couldn't do my act, not in that condition. So, Del arranged a different kind of command performance.
Grab some peanuts on your way in, sir. Thank you so much. Step right up, folks. It's the marvel of the century. A live freak birth. Something like you've never seen before. Right before your very eyes. A live freak birth. Right this way, sir. Right before your very eyes, folks. Baby. 2 bits. Would you like to hold him, sir? 2 bits. You man, hold the monster baby. It's a freak.
That poor boy. How could I have done that to him? He's never known anything but exploitation right from the start. That cursed my own child.
Thank you for your pains, dear lady. I am sorry you had to relive any of this.
I relive it every day. I'm ready. Take me to hell with you. I deserve it.
Not the one.
Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Buy me something good to eat. Trick or treat. 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 Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat. Trick. Too short. Not for long. Eureka. That'll do.